That's impossible.
It is possible.
Mary just told us something very
It is
ridiculous.
possible.
I don't think that's...
No jokes.
Mary's telling of an Indian tradition where in labor, the lady is...
Not Indian, like Asian Indian, but American in the
Indian.
world
Okay,
Indians.
okay.
And
The lady during labor
yeah.
is suspended from...
No, the lady is laying, she's in labor, and her husband is
she's
in the loft.
suspended from his genitalia, is what she said.
Yes, with a rope. So each time she's feeling any pain, she has to drag at it.
So that he
can also feel the pain. Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
But, well, it's labor.
Brings us to our topic. Let's move on.
Look at the look on Mike's face. Mike has this look like nobody should try that with me.
Well, what are we talking
but
about?
seriously, people, the thing is, men deal with tension in different ways.
Yeah.
We tend to say, oh, you know, women are supposed to handle issues in certain ways. But then some people have issues with how men deal with different things. A man would probably handle losing his job separately from how it would handle losing a child. And this is a segue from the initial conversation or to how he would handle things. And today I just wonder, guys, how do you handle your emotions
before
for different
you guys
things?
speak on this, it also brings to mind there was a certain person that tweeted that men do not have mood swings. Right.
Huh?
Yeah, which is also related to
Maybe because
how
I've never
they
lived
express
with a
their
man.
emotions. Like men do not have mood swings, and then that conversation, like it's of course like a
thread.
long thread afterwards. But hey, do you guys have mood swings?
Well, I'll tell you
No,
how...
this one has.
No, I was going to say that. I know we all know that Mike has. So, but Maz.
So the question is, how do we handle different situations, how do you put it now? Help me out.
Different situations. Your emotions.
Emotion, how do we handle our
Yes,
emotions?
yes.
Okay, I'm going to come at it from the mood swings angle now. First off, when men are handling stuff, it's not a physical thing. It's more a mental state than anything that we can exhibit. Unlike ladies, we know when they're like,
Is it?
but men are more reserved, introspective. Personally, when I'm going through my own mood swing, I internalize. I become a clamp fish, a clam. I just close up. And my wife often will ask me, "What are you thinking of?" And I'm like, "Nothing." And I don't like to talk during that period. I actually want to first of all resolve it, get to a solution before I get it out. My wife finds a problem with that. You don't like talking. Why don't you like talking? I don't know, because I feel I don't want her to be labored, exactly, to be worried with everything. I feel like I'm the man and I should take care of that and only provide solutions to her.
In contrast, women would rather talk it through. But for you, Mike, what is it like for you when you're trying to handle
when
issues?
When you look at when people say things, you know, you hear someone comes up on social media because of you have this particular experience and you think that all women, because you are a woman, you have 5 women around you, then all 6 of you feel that thing. That means that all women in the world have to be that way.
Yeah.
That's extremely social media-ish. And most of the time, social media-ish is quite silly because you cannot use your experiences or the people around you to...
It's a blanket approach.
And that's what happens with a lot of motivational speakers and a lot of people. Oh, see, when women do this thing, men are like this, women are like this. Nobody is like anyhow. Everybody, in their own way, can be unique. And yes, there are some kinds of, should I say, mental or should I say responses that a man, you know, he has a higher proclivity, or, you know, he's more susceptible to feeling that kind of way. He would not want to bother a woman, especially, you understand? But then we live in a society now where you have the people that want to answer the female, like, you know, they can be Michael Tedola or something, and they can lay your issues on it. But normally, the man would want to keep quiet. Yeah. Normally, you wouldn't hear him want to. The African man is raised that way. And then I heard something. I think I was a pastor who said something. He said, "Men, talk." He said, "Don't die."
Yeah, talk.
He said, "This is him.
Who do you talk
This is him saying." No, this is him saying. He said, "Women, the reason why you have more widows than widowers is because the women, they have their clique.
Their team.
When something happens, they get it out. But the men, they got.
Mike, you have a community of friends you talk to.
Yes.
No, Mike, let me finish. When I say you talk to, I mean things like, this thing is bothering me. Or maybe like, Master's like, she did this to me.
Like really deep issues.
Deep issues. You have a community of friends.
They're not in proximity, so a lot of my
Yeah,
friends are outside. So
you
yeah,
guys chat.
you chat and you sometimes you don't you might not say the exact same thing. You might just bring up something.
Yeah,
and then just have you
one of
talk
my
with the guy.
friends.
And
One of my guys I know.
no, you don't even say one of that guy. You just bring up something and and then by the time you talk,
Have you ever cried
you're
to a
cool
friend?
after.
Have you ever cried?
Have I cried to myself before? Have I cried to myself?
So,
You don't understand.
So I
You don't understand.
had a friend who was going through some issues in his marriage. And at the same time, I was also going through mine. And I remember this one time, I think a friend of mine in Abuja called up and said, hey, call your friend. Just call him up. And I did. And when I called him up, I could hear the cars going by. I could hear the cars on one side going by and the crickets on the other side. And I could hear footsteps.
He wasn't trying to commit
No, he wasn't. But he was just walking. He was walking.
On the
aimlessly.
Walking aimlessly. And I'm like, guy, what's up? And he burst into tears.
Oh.
And I followed. I burst into tears myself. It was the most emotional interaction I had had with another guy.
For me, I've always thought that
But
it was
it was also very relieving on both sides.
So after the tears, what
Yeah,
next?
I want to
So,
ask.
see, that's very
Mozino,
therapeutic. It was very therapeutic.
I actually
I
just
know
wanted
it
to
is.
chip in that this Johnny Drill's How Are You, My Friend? That song for me is very powerful.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Like we overlook and underrate certain things. Just even reaching out to someone. You don't even, yes, there are some people that will bill you guys, send me money. I know say your life better pass my own right now. But at least just call, let them know that you
True.
care.
Yeah, but then do you think that sometimes opening up to your wife would make you feel better?
Can we
Or
talk
even
about
the
this on
situation?
Thursday?
Why?
No, let's see. There's a difference.
Why? I'd like to
There's a difference.
understand.
And it's not saying that when a man
Is it because a man,
understands-
or is it because men can relate better with the situation than a
Yes.
woman would? Okay.
See, a woman, even if it's not your wife, if I'm telling you stuff, the way you would understand or not understand it is like you would try to rationalize
I
it.
think
But a man would be like,
if we have enough time, this is probably a conversation we'll continue
Yeah.
in the next
On Thursday.
Okay.